Good morning, halfway point. It's Vlogmas day 12. We've made it. We are here. We're halfway through. I can't believe that there's going to be less days now to come. But we can officially say today that Christmas is next week. Kids are very excited. They finish on Friday of this week. I don't finish till the following week. So, bit of a bummer, but never mind. So we're just in a mad rush, as always, to get the kids to school because my mum's still on holiday and she normally takes them on a Monday. So I'm doing that this morning. So it's a school run day, which is always a crazy day. You know what I mean? So my tutorial seemed to go down very well for the headbands yesterday, which is really nice. Some people have already started whipping them up. So that's brilliant. People have obviously asked for some more. I will try and see if I can come up with anything else that would be a very quick lunchtime tutorial. So I'll have a think about that this week and see if I can get something done. But it is freezing out there. I've just gone to try and sort the car out. It's -2.5 degrees. Now, I know for some of you in different countries to the UK, that isn't much, but to us, that is cold. It's not even snow cold either, is it? Because it's too cold for snow. But anyway, so yes, I've been trying to defrost the car, getting the kids ready, but quickly, before I go, let's do calendars. I just think today is going to be a very quick, boring day. But anyway, we shall see. Right, so beyond the pink door. It's really weird how light and bright the camera's making this room look because it is so dark I nearly put the light on. Anyway, beyond the pink door, let's have a look. Day 12. Halfway through. This box keeps making really weird noises. 17. Might have to put the light on just so that I can see it. 12. There we go. 12. Oh, this is cute. It's got a little bow on it on the sticker. Oh, that is sweet. I need to just check outside. Make sure my car's still there. Yeah, I've left it running. We live in a cul-de-sac. I know you guys are going to be like, what are you doing? People could steal your car. But it's worth the risk right now. Let's see. Oh, now that is so clever from Andrea. Sorry, the light's dreadful. A So Sharp Restorer for your scissors. I don't have one of these at all. I have thought about them in the past, and it's one of those things where you have a fleeting thought and then you never actually go and purchase it. How good's that? And Fiskars as well, really, really good brand. So yeah, to sharpen my scissors. That is brilliant. Thank you, Andrea. Spot on, that is. Spot on. Right, okay, so the next... First for fabrics, let's get cracking. Number 12. I can see it there. Ooh, what is this? Quite heavy. Flat. Feels like a book. Oh, I'm intrigued. Let's have a look. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, look at that. It's a garment planner. It's a pad. So there's loads of different sheets. So it's got on here, look, pattern, what size, which fabric, the haberdashery, whether you need zips, elastic interfacing. That is really good. So you can just have it literally on your desk and plan your stuff out. I love that. That's from Pattern Trace, a Pattern Trace product. I didn't realise. I don't think I've seen that on their website. That's brilliant. Thank you for some fabrics. Oh, I'm chuffed with the 2 prizes today. Prizes. You know what I mean. Advent calendar things. How good's that? So yeah, so I'm off to work. Later on today, kids have got karate. That's the only thing that's going on. I think it's going to be a boring one, but you know, hey, work day, you know what it's like. So I will try and check in with you though again later. Bye. So I've just finished work. Yes, I'm off to pick the kiddies up and it's snowing, people. Can you see? You might be able to see here, look. There. That is actually snowing, which I'm excited about, but also I've got to do the school run, so not that bothered, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I will catch up with you a bit later, but I thought I'd just let you know it's snowing, because in England, that's the thing, we just tell everybody all the time it's snowing, and then we ask questions like, is it snowing where you are? How deep is it? Oh, wonder how long it's going to take to turn to ice. It's the sort of thing we say all the time. So anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. I'll check in with you again later when I'm home. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, let's get that ring light on. That's not good, is it? Like, oh, that is no better, is it? You can see there, it's rubbish. Something made me look like I'm not sat in the dark. if I put my serious light on my face, you see, it does this. And then I can't see. So anyway, I'm already digressing. I've got home, I've done spellings with the boys, we have emptied all of their bags, we have done reading, so I'm just having 5 minutes before Hubster finishes work. And I thought what I might do is make a Christmas scrunchie. So in my First with Fabrics advent calendar, we got a couple of pieces of fabric, Christmas fabric. I've got this one and this one. And we also got a length of elastic, well, 2 lengths of elastic. So this was enough to make 2 scrunchies and some little instructions. So I'm going to make up my little scrunchie now, and then I had a bit of an idea that I could show you as well. So do you want to come along with me and do this together? Shall we do it together? Right, so let's have a look. Fold over, I'm reading from here. Fold one short end over to the wrong side by approximately 2 centimetres and press. So I'm going to pop that over roughly. I ain't measuring it because I'm that kind of rebel. I ain't pressing it either. I'm gonna nail press it. What's the word for that? I don't know. Finger press. I'm just running my nails along it and it kind of does the job for you when it's cotton. Yeah, baby. Right, then what does it say? Fold right sides together to form a long tube and sew along the long raw edges with a 2 centimetre seam allowance. So I've got my little curved edge here and I'm going to put them together face down that way, and then I'm going to sew all the way along. Now it says 2 centimetres, but I suppose you can use whichever seam allowance you want. I'll probably go for 1.5 because I quite like a thick scrunchie. Now Tigger the cat is here. He's down here. I can hear him purring. So he's probably going to come and try and put his bum on the camera at some point, knowing him, you know. So let's quickly whip this up, see if we can do it really quickly. Again, you don't have to pin this if you're a whiz, if you're a dab hand. But this is another little, a nice little gift for people for Christmas, like a little stocking filler as well. See, this is where I wish I had girls because, you know, wouldn't it be brilliant to be able to do little scrunchies and put them as a little stocking filler. So I'm going to sew this up now. We're going to do this real time. Oh, here he is. Here's trouble. Shall I bring you down a little bit? Let's see how long this takes. Watch me make a right mess of this now that I'm doing it in real life. In real life? It's like it's live, tig tig. Let me get my pedal because it's miles away. Right, so I'm just using whatever thread I've got in. I actually think this is my... Get off, Tigger. He's trying to get that. Get off, it's mine. Mine to get. Right, shall I smile while I'm sewing? So I don't look like I'm concentrating too hard. Right, let's do this. Are you my supervisor? Can you see it yet? Look, you can see him in the shot, can't you? Are you my supervisor, Tig? Right, let's do this. It's a long one, this one. And obviously with scrunchies and stuff, you can use pretty much whatever length you want, but you want it to be, it depends how scrunchy you want it to be. I have got one of my favourite scrunchies. I'll show you in a second. Have you had enough, Tig, have you? Is that you done? One of my favourite scrunchies is actually here, and this was gifted to me by the lovely Alison from Sew Like Dotty. She was very thoughtful because this is actually a silk scrunchie, and she knows I have ridiculous hair. So she made me one of these for my birthday, which was so kind of her, and then hopefully it doesn't make my hair go all frizzy, because my hair does have a tendency to be ridiculous. Right, so we've done that. So now we have a long tube. Then what does it say? Number 3, turn the tube through so that it is right side out. So you can turn this through. I've got a few different turning tools. I always forget how to use them though. I think you have to sew the end up to be able to use this one. Is that right? Yeah, it is. I'm going to quickly sew the end up. This isn't in the instructions, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm probably going to regret all of this now. But that is just so that I can use this tool, I think. And then the other thing I'm going to do, which isn't in the instructions, I'm just going to use my pinking shears to go down the seam just to make it a bit narrower. And then hopefully it won't fray inside the scrunchie either. Tigger still is. Can you just see his whiskers in the bottom of the thing, of the camera? You're a monkey, Tig. You are supervising though, aren't you? Will you let me know if I'm just being ridiculous and if I'm going to have to delete this because people aren't going to want to see it? He's like, yes, Mum. That's how I imagine his voice would be anyway if he's talking to me. Yes, Mum. He's like, no, that's not my voice. That sounds like a mouse and I am not a mouse. Right, so let me try and remember how to use these. Right. Oh, hey up. And the reason I want to do that as well is keep hold of these bits because I was going to show you something else to do with these scraps. So I'm going to just chuck them in my scrap bag thing down there. Right, let me work this out. So you put, if you've got one of these, this is a Prim turner. I've got a different one as well. I've got this one, which I've used as well, which you just hook a piece of fabric on, but I prefer this other one. I bet Tigger would like this one. Oh, there he is, look. Oh, on guard. Tig, tig. He's like, no, I'm not performing now. Right, so from memory, this is a while since I've used one now, you pop the tube inside your, we'll call it a tunnel. Should we call it a tunnel? It's like a tunnel, isn't it? All the way to the end. Now the reason I can do this is because I've quickly just sewn up the end. And then you poke your, let's call it chopstick, inside until, gently pushing it until it, hello! Anyway, let's not talk about how that looked. And then we take the chopstick out and then you just pull this like that. Look. How amazing is that? Oh, I know. Now I've got a set that's got two. This is the large and the medium, but there is a set where you can get three and you have a small one, and I wish I'd got that one. Because that's really good for fine, really fine stuff. So there we have it. Now I'm just going to chop the end off now because I sewed it up when you're not really supposed to sew it up. Okay, but it's, you know, this is only a rough kind of thing. You don't have to be another little bit of scrap. Let's wang that in there as well. So what do we do next? Using the safety pin provided. Oh, was there a safety pin? What have I done with that? Oopsie. Thread the elastic through the tube and overlap the ends by approximately 2 centimetres and stitch to secure. Okay, so you can use a safety pin, or I use, I can't remember what this is called. Is it a bodkin? I can't remember. And you pull down this thing and it prongs open a bit like tweezers. And then you put that onto your elastic or whatever it is you're after. And then you pull that ring right down and it clamps really well onto it. Okay, so we're going in. We're going to thread this through. Check us out. My kids are just having a wonderful time downstairs. It does sound like they're screaming, but they're screaming in delight because I've allowed them a little bit of time on the Xbox and they've got a new game on there. So they're loving life. Right, so we've pulled that all the way through. Look, it's over here. Try not to let the end of your elastic go because that is where you'll have a problem. I'm not really doing this as a tutorial. I'm just kind of doing it because most people know how to make a scrunchie, but for some people they might not have done. So there's my other end, look. Who done it? And then I'm going to release that by releasing the silver bit. That can go back in my drawer. And then it says overlap the ends, this is of the elastic, by approximately 2 centimetres and stitch to secure. So I'm just going to do that now. Let's secure the elastic. It's always quite difficult to get everything to stay out of the way, but I'm just going to put a quick pin in because I find it a lot easier when there's a pin in there. Let's do that now. Am I doing my concentration face again? I feel like I am. I'm just going over it a few times just to make sure that it is secure. Right, that's done. And it doesn't really matter how messy it is, really, because it's going to be hidden. So then what does it say? Tuck the raw short end, which is this little one here, into the folded short end. So this is the one where we'd already folded it over at the beginning. So we're going to tuck that inside the other one, and that's so that it's nice and neat. So that's that done. And sew through all layers or slip stitch by hand if you prefer. I do not prefer to slip stitch by hand, but anyway, right, so all we're doing is I've put that one inside that one and I'm just going to stitch along there. So let's do that now. Look at me trying to smile while I'm sewing. Laughing at myself. Right, so I've stitched through that. There it is. I'm now going to just quickly trim off the threads. And then it says on here, wiggle the scrunchie, I like that, wiggle the scrunchie around to evenly distribute the fabric. Ta-da! You're all done. Wear or give with festive pride. There we go. Woohoo! Feels like a really good length of elastic, that. You know, sometimes you can get one where it's really tight on you. You alright, kid? Yeah. Or when they're too loose and you can't use them on your hair because they just slip off all the time. There's my Christmas scrunchie. Look at that. How quick was that? So the other thing I was then going to show you was, you can get these all over. My lovely friend has loads of these because she had, last year she was doing personalised Christmas baubles. But these are like plastic baubles that split open. You can get these all over. I think they do them in like the Card Factory. They'll do on eBay and Amazon and places like that. But it's just a clear bauble. And I thought, how nice to just pop your Christmas scrunchie. Watch it not shut up now. There we go. Inside a bauble. Oh, she says, there we go. There's that little click. So we have a little Christmas bauble with a scrunchie in it. And then get yourself a little bit of ribbon. What, darling? Okay, I'll be there in 2 minutes. Live telly. Mum, there's no toilet paper. Mum, mum. Put your little ribbon through. Tie it up with a little bow. And there you have a lovely little stocking filler or something to just put on the tree. How cute is that? And then the other thing, I have another one here, is to use your scraps. So let me grab my bag of scraps. So I've just got a little basket here that's got loads of Christmas scraps in the bottom. And I thought, why not take that out? Let's get all these scraps. So I've got, look, these are from when I was making the initial tags the other day. And I've just chopped them up quite small. So all the weird, you know, bits that you've got from your fat quarter that you know you're never going to be able to use up, don't chuck them away. Shove them all in one of these, look. Get the, oh, I think a bit of cat hair went in there as well. Watch this, not going to go in now. And then pop them all in here. And then, she says, trying to poke it all in now. And then shut your little bauble up. You'll be doing it much better than I do, obviously. It's a little bit. Get in there. Get in. Go on. Shoo. And then close that up. Please close. Please behave for me. There we go. And then the same thing. Pop a little bit of ribbon. This was on a gift to me the other day, so I'm reusing that. It's got snowflakes on it. And then tie that up with a little knot. And there you have a little Christmas scrap bauble. How cute is that? I'm going to have to put that on my tree. What do we think? So what do we think? My little Christmas bauble with my gorgeous Christmas scrunchie in it from my First of Fabrics calendar. I'm very tempted to quickly whip the other one up now. But that's it in there. Look, how cute is that? That's so sweet. And you could put other things in here. And this is the one with the fabrics in, just so you could see a little bit of a closer look. And you could put things like a bit of glitter in there as well and things like that. Anything that you fancy really. But I just thought it was a really good way of using up scraps that you would just normally go into a closet core puff that I've been saying I'm going to make for about 2 years. So yeah, I thought that would be good, and then it's not going to landfill or anything like that, is it? And I think it's really cute as well. So that's those. That is my sewing content for today. Now I haven't been wearing anything me made today. This morning I was wearing a really nice warm snuggly dress to work because it was so cold. It actually snowed here today. I think I did get excited and tell you about that. And then I'm just wearing some loungewear that's ready to wear that I've had for a long time because I want to be nice and warm and cozy. Right, that's it for me today. I will see you again tomorrow for day 13. Unlucky for some, but not for us. But I thought, yeah, I've managed to get a bit of sewing content in today. I'm quite pleased with my little self. But yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.